Hello and welcome to Trivia Quiz Rush. This is the latest edition of the Nostalgia Pub Quiz series, and for this series I prepared 4 categories for you again, of which 2 are picture rounds. We'll start off with round number 1, guess the old object. Round number 2, guess the vintage celebrity. Number 3, 60s music. And lastly, nostalgic trivia. For each question you have limited time to answer, and if you see right over here you will see the scoreboard. So if you count your score, post your score in the comments, you have a chance to claim your spot on the leaderboard next week. Good luck, here we go. Round number 1, guess the old objects. What is this object called? It is a mutoscope viewer. It's a coin-operated machine for viewing moving picture cards. What is this device called? It is a Betamax player. It is a video cassette player for Betamax tapes, popular in the 1970s. And what is this chef's stool called? It's a meat press. These meat presses were used to flatten or tenderize meat by applying pressure. What do you call this piece of furniture? It's a Davenport desk, a small writing desk with drawers beneath the writing surface. And lastly, what is this measuring device called? This one is missing a handle at the screw. A nemometer, a portable device to measure wind speed. Round number 2, guess the vintage celebrity by picture. Name this artist. It's Keith Richards, guitarist of the Rolling Stones, who helped shape rock music in the 60s and 70s. And can you name this flamboyant musician? It's Liberace, a master showman known for his extravagant costumes and dazzling piano performances. And can you name this comedian? It's Richard Pryor. He's a comedian who broke barriers with his raw, socially conscious stand-up in the 70s and 80s. And who is this singer? This is of course Carly Simon, singer, songwriter, famous for hits like You're So Vain and her role in 70s pop music. Name this artist. It's Buddy Holly, pioneered rock and roll with hits like That'll Be the Day before his tragic early death. On to round number 3, 60s music with ABC multiple choice questions. Which artist had a hit with the protest song Eve of Destruction in '65? Is it Phil Ochs, Barry Maguire or Donovan? The answer is Barry Maguire. This controversial song about the threat of nuclear war was banned by some radio stations, but still became a major hit. Number 2. Which Motown group released the hit I Heard It Through the Grapevine in '68? Is it the Temptations, the Four Tops or Marvin Gaye? It's Marvin Gaye. Gaye's version of this song became one of the biggest hits of the decade, showcasing his deep emotional vocals. Which guitarist famously set his guitar on fire at the Monterey Pop Festival? Pete Townsend, Jimi Hendrix or Eric Clapton? And the answer is, of course, Jimi Hendrix. Hendrix's fiery performance is now legendary, symbolizing his wild, electrifying presence in the 60s rock scene. And here's your chance to earn a bonus point. What TV show featured a family living in a town called Mayberry? As you may know, a lot of work goes into making these quizzes, so please consider to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel. Who sang lead on the Supremes' 66 hit You Can't Hurry Love? Is that Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin or Mary Wilson? And the answer is Diana Ross. Diana Ross was the unmistakable voice of the Supremes, leading them to massive success. Which folk singer had a hit with Turn 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 before the Birds? Is it Bob Dylan, Pete Seeger or Joan Baez? The answer is Pete Seeger. Seeger originally adapted the biblical lyrics that the Byrds later popularized. And the last round, nostalgia trivia. Which iconic fictional character by Charles Schulz debuted in a comic strip in 1950? Is it Charlie Brown, Superman or Batman? Correct if you said Charlie Brown. Brown is the central character of the beloved comic strip Peanuts. What fast food restaurant was founded in '55 and later purchased by Ray Kroc? Is it Wendy's, Burger King or McDonald's? Correct if you picked McDonald's. He purchased it from the McDonald's brothers in 1961 and was credited with its global expansion. Which country hosted the 1980 Winter Olympics, marked by the Miracle on Ice? Is it Norway, USA or Soviet Union? You're spot on if you picked the USA. The Miracle on Ice saw the US hockey team defeat the heavily favored Soviet Union, becoming a legendary Olympic moment. Almost there. What TV show set in the 1960s featured secret agent James West? Is it The Avengers, Wild Wild West or Mission Impossible? And the answer is The Wild Wild West. It combined Western and spy genres, becoming a cult classic. Which famous 1980s film featured the character Gordon Gekko? Is it Wall Street, American Psycho or Trading Places? And the answer is Wall Street. Michael Douglas's portrayal of Gordon Gekko in Wall Street became a symbol of 1980s corporate greed. And you've made it to the end of the quiz. I hope you did well. Be sure to leave your score in the comments down below for a chance on a position on next week's scoreboard. The bonus question is worth 1 extra point, so that's a maximum of 21 points. And if you enjoyed the quiz, please don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel. As always, I'll be back for more this week, and in the meantime, be sure to check out these quizzes.